me ask you something. Is there a prayer you're praying that God hasn't answered yet? Or worse, that you're afraid he doesn't even hear? I bet there is. And if there isn't now, there will be in the future, and there has been in the past. And the first thing that Nehemiah did, the first thing that we need to do while waiting, is to continue to work faithfully and even cheerfully where we are while we wait. Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 4 says, "As soon as I heard these words that the walls have been torn down, I sat down and wept and mourned, and I continued fasting and praying before the God of heaven." And so he did those things. But now, what happened after he prayed? What happens after you pray? Sometimes nothing. And that's what happened to Nehemiah. He's been praying, but nothing has happened. It's been 4 months from the month of Chislev to Nisan, 4 months since Nehemiah first mourns, 4 months since he first fasts, 4 months since he first prays to the Lord to give him success and grant him mercy in the sight of this man, his boss, Artaxerxes, the king of Persia. But nothing happens. Nothing changes. So what does he do? What do you do? When you've prayed fervently, when you've mourned, when you've fasted, and it's been months, Nehemiah makes 4 what I think are critical decisions that help him get ready to move forward. First, he makes a decision to work faithfully. He makes a decision to work faithfully. Decision number 1, to work faithfully while waiting. But now there's a second decision Nehemiah made while he's waiting that prepared him, I think, to move forward, to rebuild. And that was, first, he decides to work faithfully while he waits. And second, he decides to go when the light is green, or in otherwise, to seize the day. Third, Nehemiah made a decision to fix the problem personally, to do what he could, to take responsibility for the solution. And now there's a fourth and final decision. Not only did he make a decision to fix the problem personally, but he also made a decision, lastly, to ask for help from others. The truth of the matter is, we need each other. To get help, you have to ask for help. Help doesn't come without asking. We think it should, but it rarely happens that way. So maybe the thing that you need to hear today is, if you need help, you need to ask for help. Let me ask you this. Is there a prayer that you've been praying for a week, for a month, for months, maybe even for years, that hasn't yet been answered? What are you doing? I'm sure there is a prayer, and that's the first question. What prayer are you waiting on God to answer in your life? And second, what decision do you, like Nehemiah, need to make today so you can begin to rebuild? Maybe it's just to be faithful at what you've been doing. Or maybe it's to realize that, if this is going to be fixed, I can't wait on nobody to do it or somebody to do it. Maybe I need to do it. And lastly, it might be to ask for help from others. Whatever it is, I pray that God would give us the boldness, the courage, the strength to do it. To work faithfully while waiting, to seize the day, to fix the problem ourselves, and to ask for help from others. Which one of those do you need to do today? I bet there's one. There might be 2 or 3. Let's ask God for the courage, the strength, the boldness to do it.